Hey guys, it's your girl SeekretD. I don't like that. Hold on. With today's strawberry letter response. So, okay. So the title of the letter was "She Has Nothing to Offer a Man." So this man is writing in, he's 68 years old. He said he has a 43-year-old daughter that he is still raising. So he said that she's 43, she lives with him and his wife. She had a child 6 years ago and she moved in with them when she did that. And he said that they will not allow her to move out until they feel like she is able to handle her life and her child on her own. He said that she can't keep a job. In the past 10 years, she's been through at least 10 jobs. And the reason being that she always gets fired. When she gets fired, he said that it's always somebody else's fault. He said she dates people at work. They're either married or have living girlfriends, etc., etc., etc. He said that she has usually gotten by on her looks, basically. He said that she never really had to do much of anything. They know that she usually gets money and gifts from guys, not selling herself, but usually because she's arm candy or she's very good in bed. He said that he understands the attitude that she has as far as wanting to use her looks and just be kept without having anything to offer, because his wife had nothing to offer when he met her. Said she was gorgeous and had one of the best bodies he had ever seen, and he almost went broke when he first started dating her mother. So he understands the daughter's mindset because that's how his wife was, and he married his wife. So he said that now that she is of a certain age, he sat her down when a couple years before she turned 40, he sat her down and basically told her, like, listen, you're aging out of this lifestyle that you want to keep, where you think that your looks are going to get you into a relationship with a rich king to take care of you. Basically told her that she's getting too old for the bullshit, and men her age now, he thinks, want a little more substance, and they want women to have something to offer in a relationship. So he's trying to tell her she needs to get herself together so she can find a man, because sitting there and waiting for a rich king is not gonna work. So he's saying that he's been married for 45 years, and so he needs advice on how to deal with it and how to get her to understand what he's saying. Or he's saying, should they allow her to figure it out on her own? Now, this is wild, right? Because she's a whole ass adult, okay? She's an adult. She's 43 years old with a 6-year-old, right? So she's grown. She has a child, and she's still being raised. I don't understand if they don't understand that is a problem. But that's a problem, okay? Because you're responsible for a whole nother human being, and you can't take care of yourself. And as a parent, you're enabling this behavior. You have a 43-year-old child who has a child who you're not allowing her to figure out how to be a parent to, right? Then you're going to say that, oh, well, she didn't sell herself, but she basically used to get money from dudes because she was pretty and she was good in bed. Like, the fuck? I'm like, it's not making sense. So, listen, honestly, I can't say let her figure it out on her own. You know why? Because you have enabled her to not know how to do it. Now, imagine coddling somebody for 43 years and they have a child, which means they didn't have to learn how to be a parent on their own. She doesn't have to keep a job because she lives with you. She doesn't have to take care of her child because you're helping her do that. She doesn't have to do anything for herself. And you're thinking that you're going to be able to just tell her, like, okay, figure it out on your own now? No, you're not. So the problem is that now the mindset of this lady is fried, okay? She's delusional. She's thinking that she's gonna find some man with a lot of money who's just gonna take care of her and her baby. Now, he might come along. She might not be the only woman. He might look like a monster. So she might have to make some concessions for this man. So we're not saying this man doesn't exist, but as Daddy stated, men want some substance, some men, or they want somebody younger. I feel like a man in his 40s that has money will not mind dating someone with nothing to offer, as he puts it, if they looked a certain way, if they were built a certain way, if they had a certain kind of body. That's why all these women are over here getting snipped and tucked and stuffed and sucked out and all these other things, because they know that a certain type of body can get them very far with a certain type of man. So I'm not saying it's her age, but Daddy made it seem like she wasn't bad, you know what I mean? So the way he said it was just like, it's not happening, because I don't think it's age. If you look a certain way, it doesn't matter how old you are. I'll tell you that now. And she has one child, which is not crazy. So honestly, I just feel like she needs like what's that thing they used to do on like Maury and stuff, Scared Straight? She needs some shit like that for adults. I don't know what the equivalent would be. Like, just pay for a hotel for a week and drop it in there with the kid. Not even because you pay for the hotel. I don't know what it would be. But she needs a reality check, and she needs to understand that she needs to teach her daughter something better than her mother taught her, because obviously your wife didn't have nothing to offer, and she raised the child that's the same exact way. So sir, this is your fault. You over here, right, asking for help. It's your fault, because you married a woman that had nothing to offer, and according to your letter, she probably still has nothing to offer. And you married her because of how she looked, how pretty she was, and how her body looked. You literally said you dated her because of these things. She had nothing else to offer you, and now y'all had a child, and because she had nothing to offer, she did a shit poor job of raising your child. So now you have a child who has now inherited the mom's attitude of having nothing to offer. And now you're over here concerned. You should have been concerned 20 years ago. You should have been concerned 15, 20, 25. You should have been concerned a long time ago, because that's something you probably could have saw coming a mile away. So, sir, it's your own fault. Blame you and blame your wife. That's it. Because you know what, I was feeling that way, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, she got it from her mama. That's it. Point blank period. The answer. That's the one you wanted. That's what y'all created. That's what y'all raised. That's what y'all cultivated, and y'all stuck. Okay. All right, y'all. Bye.